Now, from your trusted team of meteorologists at Panhandle Weather, this is a tropical weather update.
Let's look ahead and see what's going on when it comes to the tropical Atlantic and the latest on Melissa. That is the only game in town. You can always keep up with the very latest by downloading the Panhandle Weather app. All of the latest model information and tracks from the Hurricane Center are available in the interactive radar map that's in the app. So as we look at the latest satellite imagery, still not terribly well organized, but that doesn't mean that it won't get better organized. The showers and thunderstorms are still not located underneath the center of circulation. Water vapor imagery shows a lot of dry air impinging kind of on the western side of the storm system, which is slowing any development as it remains a tropical storm with winds of 45 miles an hour, now moving to the north at 3 miles an hour. So it continues to just kind of trudge its way through the Caribbean. As we look at the forecast track, again, just kind of meandering, a little bit of a westward movement. It does strengthen as we move into the weekend into a major hurricane and could get as high as Category 3 or 4. You see the cone of uncertainty as far as where the center ends up going is quite large across this area. Now, it's not going to find its way into the Gulf, but the potential exists anywhere along the path of the storm and to the east in particular. Very heavy rainfall in the order of a foot, 15 inches, 20 inches of rainfall. Hurricane hunters have been out there this evening. The peak flight level winds have found so far are at 35 miles an hour. So again, not terribly well organized this evening, but the hurricane hunters continuing to get that valuable data. Now all this information going into the models, and you see how most of the models kind of turn it to the west near Jamaica. Jamaica could take just a thrashing from this storm system and then race its way up to the north and east next week. Notice again, well away from the United States, so not a threat for us. As far as the latest intensity forecast, the Hurricane Center remains on the higher end of the envelope here, with most of them between a Category 1 and 3 storm. The Hurricane Center going up to a solid Category 4 storm. Now, it depends on what's going to end up happening. These slow meandering systems are often very difficult to nail down as far as the exact track. But again, what we want you to focus on is how slow it moves, and anywhere near the center and to the east could see torrential rainfall. So if it moves across Hispaniola, east over into the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico will get pounded. If it moves farther to the west, that heavier rainfall could be over Jamaica, eastern parts of Cuba, as well as Hispaniola. So that's what we're going to be watching here over the coming days. You see there's a spin in the atmosphere. This is our in-house Barron model. Notice this one doesn't take it over Hispaniola. It meanders it back to the west, and if anything, drifts it down to the south and just kind of remains cut off on into next week. We look back at the American computer model and the heavy rainfall. And again, I don't want you to focus on where the heavy rainfall is other than to the center and east, and how those rainfall totals just continue to pile up. So it just depends. If the storm tracks a little bit more this way, then you shift that 10, 12, 15 plus inches of rainfall a little bit more toward the west. It's going to be a devastating storm system for the Caribbean. Next named storm is Nestor, but I'm happy to say there are no signs of Nestor.